The demonstration for Israel in the Houston Galleria area Sunday was different from those in the past, and I've been to all of them since fighting began between Gaza and Israel. But the supporters of Israel were serious about drawing attention to what's happening in Israel, because many there last Sunday had family members facing the rockets. There was also frustration because when Israel decided to try and end the rocketing of Israeli civilians by Hamas through military action, they were condemned by many in the media and in Europe. It's not unusual for the world to condemn Israel for defending itself, but it seems Europe and the media may be becoming more antagonistic towards Israel. In one recent news story, the Egyptian president was shown kissing the forehead of a young Palestinian boy claimed to have been killed by Israelis. It was shown throughout the world and was later discovered the child was not killed by Israelis, but more likely by a Hamas rocket that missed its mark. There was a familiar face at the rally, Asaf. He'd been an organizer of the earlier 2008-2009 rallies and had gone back to his native Israel, but was visiting the United States when the fighting began.
I just happened to be here. I live in Israel, and I came to visit my family, and all of a sudden I got caught up in a war. And in the last war I was here organizing the rallies, and I'm so happy to be here with my friends to organize this one too.
What is it like to live in Israel during the shelling? I mean, the rockets and everything.
It's people don't like to say we get used to it. You sort of get used to everything, but this is something very hard to get used to. You get used to nobody reporting. You get used to nobody caring in the world until Israel finally reacts. And that's very frustrating because finally when somebody does something to stop the rockets, it seems like everybody jumps on Israel to stop, not to protect, to let them continue shooting the rockets.
The Hamas rockets are becoming more advanced and are now capable of hitting Tel Aviv. An Israeli girl at the rally claimed her father had been saved by the Iron Dome, a new missile defense system developed by Israel.
Actually, my family, we don't use this. We didn't get used to this because in the center, the rockets usually don't arrive until us. But now I just this morning spoke with my family, and suddenly I heard the alarm. And all the people, I heard that they were shouting and screaming, and I heard all the kids running downstairs and crying, and it was so hard for me to hear it from here, from Houston, when I'm Israeli.
The question everyone must deal with is why so many in the world are determined to destroy Israel.
Every so often, evil rises up, and the first group that evil attacks is going to be the Jewish community. Because it's the Jewish community that's always first in line to attack the evil. You know, that's our raison d'etre, that's what it means to be a Jew, and it's what brings about the hatred of the Jew.
The fighting will continue, and the Israelis have no option but to continue the fight, or they will no longer exist. One thing the Houston demonstration seemed to show was that a lot of Texans love Israel.